What is up, YouTube? I'm HeGotKickz. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell that we get notifications every time I drop on these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz. Shout out to OUTRANK brand over here. They sent this over real quick, of course, for the Tiffany release to come out today. They literally drop something for every single sneaker that comes out, so be sure to check them out. Use the discount code HeGotKickz. This is the Not Easily Broken collection. They also have something coming out, of course, for the Reimagined 3s. So if you guys are looking for something to match it, they definitely got you on lock right there for that. Be sure to check them out. Today's commenters that we are shouting out are Andrew Swain, Mr. Ali, and Larry Belton. You guys will be entered into the March 18th giveaway drawing that we are going to be doing for the Air Jordan 3 Reimagined. That way, you guys, if you guys win, you will have a chance to get a pair of Air Jordan 3s Reimagined in your size for free. Today's Cash App commenter that we are going to be giving a $20 random Cash App to somebody is somebody that actually kind of called me out about what we are going to be going over today. So that is Rays and Jays. Shout out to you, bro. DM me on Instagram. Let me know what your Cash App is. And of course, send me proof you're subscribed and follow Stoqpile on Instagram. That is the only rules to be able to get in any of these giveaways is, of course, to comment, like the video, subscribe to me, and follow Stoqpile on Instagram. And real quick, you guys, gonna let you guys know too, along with all the giveaways we're doing, giving away free shoes, giving away free, Cash Apps and everything to everybody that comments and, that random commenter, subscribing, following Stoqpile and everything. Me and my guy at Stoqpile, we've kind of talked about it, and we've decided that if I can hit 50K before July, then we are going to do something big. And we are going to do something big for a random subscriber, a random follower, and we are going to do something big for you. We've kind of talked about what it's going to be, but I think we definitely have to change that. Right now it's at 60% or 65% not subscribed. We're gonna have to get a lot of those people to subscribe so we can hit this goal, because we want to do something really big, and like I said, we've talked about it, and I think that we're gonna go ahead and go with that, and it's going to be something really amazing for whoever is able to win it. That's going to be a big giveaway, the biggest that we have ever done. But once we kind of set the mark there, we're going to have to kind of continue to go up every 25,000 or 50,000 that we do, because that's going to be huge. So be sure, again, subscribe. That way we can go ahead and hit this goal. That way we can do something really amazing. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Air Jordan 3 Reimagined White Cement. This one right here, I have to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong again. Kind of like how I was with the Lost and Founds, but in the end I ended up being right about the Lost and Founds, and I have a feeling I will probably end up being right about this one as well, but I was wrong. And of course, I always come to you guys, and I'm definitely man enough to say, hey, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And of course, when I'm right, I don't really say much either, but when I'm wrong, I like to come to you guys and let you guys know. I didn't think that these would go under the 350 mark resale value before the release. I've kind of figured that they would kind of teeter that 350 to 360 range, and if you look on StockX and GOAT right now, they're hovering around that 320 range. So I was about $30 off. And when Saturday comes though, I think I will end up being right once again, because I do think that more than likely these are going to go back up into that 350 to 370 range. I do believe that, because once people take L's and realize that this sneaker is not as easy to cop as a lot of people are thinking it's going to be, that's probably what's going to drive this right back up. And I do think that this is something that kind of reminds me a lot of the Lost and Found release. Everybody seems to want this pair. It is a white cement 3. Some people don't like the white cement 3 and say it's plain or whatever. That's fine, but this is a OG sneaker. You have the Nike Air on the back. Jordan 3s are one of the better silhouettes that we have of Jordans, and just all in all, man, this right here I definitely think is going to sell very, very well. I do think this is going to be an instant sellout. I do think that it doesn't matter if they had 2 million pairs, 3 million pairs, whatever, this sneaker is going to sell out. And with it being a draw, bots are still going to be able to eat, not like they would regularly, but they're still going to be able to eat. And I think that that's going to take away some of the stuff as well. You know, like we talked about in the How Limited, there are some stores like the big store that I always used to talk to you guys about, where I'm from in Louisville, Kentucky, $6 million JD Sports. Now they only have 50 pairs. Now they may get more in late shipment, and that's very true. Come closer to, you know, release day, anything like that, very possible. But as of right now, 50 pairs. Whenever they normally get 200 to 250 of, you know, a regular release. They didn't have a lot of UNC 5s either, but still, that's made that a little bit more limited, of course, and a lot harder for people to cop as well. So I will tell you guys right now, this right here is 100%. I was wrong, man enough to say when I'm wrong, and you know, because right now I think, again, that 320 range is about right. But then, like, whenever you do like fees and stuff like that, like, it does take it over that 320, of course, because the fees are just absolutely insane. I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what it is after fees and everything. Hopefully don't. Oh wow, it went down a little bit more now that I'm looking at it. I just looked at it last night. It was 319. Now it's 306. So let me hit review order. So whenever you hit review order and everything, it's still at $363.15 for me. Sales tax here, it adds another $30 to it. There's a processing fee, then there's the shipping fee. So it still is $363, but you're able to buy now for a price of $306. So this right here, I can tell you guys, I was wrong, but I do think a lot of it is, the reason behind that is, I think whenever they say 500,000 pairs, 600,000 pairs, people think that that is like an extraordinary amount of pairs, but we saw the exact same kind of stock numbers with the lost and found ones, and those things were still almost impossible to get. And they dropped 337,000 pairs on sneakers on release day. I was for sure I was gonna hit, didn't hit. Couldn't believe it. Oh well, it is what it is, but still, it just was a problem. And then I think that it's gonna be about the same way with this one. There's gonna be a lot of people trying for them. Of course there is, there always is, but I think that this one is going to be one of the tougher ones that we're gonna have to be dealing with this year. Because of course it is that Reimagined, it is the white cement, like, it's a very sought after sneaker. And a lot of people that, you know, maybe new to the game are really adding a lot of hype to it, but it is a white cement 3, doesn't need any more hype to it. It is a Reimagined with the Nike Air, doesn't need more hype to it than what it already has, but it's definitely being added. So I definitely think that this one right here is going to go back up. It's just I was wrong about when. So hey, is what it is. I think at the end of the day I'll end up being right again. But you know, if you're buying it right now, like if you go to a store, you know, they probably have it at, you know, $420, something like that. But I do think if you're buying it off just a regular reseller, I think the 320, 330 range is a good price to buy this at. But stores, of course, have it for higher because, of course, they're going to take it. Right now, I think it's the StockX lowest ask, and then add 20% is normally what I'm hearing that people are adding on there, which makes sense, but goodness. But it's going to be one of the harder ones of the year. Again, I think that if you put in the footwork though, get your raffles, do everything, I do think that it's going to be very possible for a lot of people to be able to get a pair. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are going to be going after these, or if you guys are going to be just sleeping on them and just not, you know, worrying about it, on to the next one, whatever. Or if you've already secured your pair from the shock drop and exclusive access, which they've dropped over 100,000 pairs with both of them. So I'm just kind of curious what everybody's thoughts are and what they're going to be, because it is going to be a tougher release. I'm quite looking forward to it and seeing, of course, the live cop. So everybody tune in. We'll be live around 8 o'clock Central Time for the live cop. I think I might have a special guest for that live cop though, so stay tuned for that. Really curious, cannot wait for that one. So again, if you guys are new to the channel though, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell that we get the notifications. Of course, I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video.